Hey guys, Madonna Hermes here with Hermes Law. Thanks so much for joining. Today we're going to be talking about business, specifically how to start a business. Now make sure you hit that subscribe button and the little tiny bell button so that way you get notified every time I post a video. And of course, if you like this video, make sure you hit that like button as well. And without further ado, let's jump right into it. Step 1, pick a name. Oh, there's Nala. Hi Nala. Once you pick a name, you're going to need to register it. So you're going to Google Lara, L-A-R-A, go to business entity search, and then type in the name that you want to pick. If that name is taken, you're going to need to pick another name. And to avoid trademark issues, you should probably do a trademark search to make sure that you're not infringing on someone else's trademark. And then you're going to want to secure your domain name. So even if you don't have any plans to actually build out a website immediately, you're still going to want to secure that web address to make sure that, one, no one else can use it, and two, it's available for you when you plan on creating a website. Step 2, hire an attorney. Your business is your livelihood. You need to make sure that you're protected, that you're doing everything properly, and that you're mitigating future risks. You know, it always amazes me that people spend thousands of dollars to insure their $20,000, $30,000, $40,000 car, but then do nothing to protect their livelihood. They don't think that it's important to hire an attorney to make sure they're doing everything right. This vehicle that brings in the money to pay for their mortgage, groceries, gas, car payments, utilities, all that stuff. Let's not protect that, but let's protect our car. If I had a dime for every single time a person came into my office and said, please help me fix my mistake, I don't know what to do, everything's falling apart, I would be retired by now. It is way more costly to fix a mistake than to do it right the first time. So do yourself a favor and hire an attorney. Stop, for the love of God, going online and finding contracts for you to just plug in your information because it's always wrong. And you don't even know what you're supposed to do and not do. So if you're starting a business with someone else, do you even know what documents to draft to protect your interests? Oftentimes, I find that people don't know what to draft, so they draft nothing, and their interest is not protected at all. So, hire an attorney. Step 3, form your business. Here you're going to decide on a legal structure and form the appropriate documents. The most common legal structures for a small business include sole proprietorships, partnerships, corporations, and limited liability companies, or LLCs. Now, this is where your attorney is going to come in handy. So many people ask me to form LLCs for them, but they have no idea why they want an LLC. They just heard from somebody that they should form an LLC, so they're gonna form an LLC. But the reality is no organizational form is ideal for all businesses. When we organize a new entity, we need to consider whether or not a corporation is right, or a partnership, or an LLC. There's a number of different reasons why an LLC might be best for one company, or a partnership might be best, or a corporation might be best. And you'll need to discuss everything with your attorney to determine what is best for you. If you choose not to register your company as a business entity, you're going to be personally liable for all debts, all liabilities that your business incurs. Now, the next step is to register for taxes. And this is the part that causes many people some severe angst. Angst. I like that word, angst. Now, the very first thing you're going to need to do here is to register for a federal EIN, which is also known as a tax ID number. Think of an EIN as a business's social security number. It's how you identify your business the same way you use your social security number to identify you. Now, not all businesses require you to have an EIN, but you should get one anyways. You should also be aware of important Michigan taxes that may apply to your business. If you're selling a physical product, you'll probably need to register for Michigan sales tax. If you hire employees, you'll have to register for unemployment insurance tax and employee withholding tax. And then lastly, you'll register with the Michigan Department of Treasury so that you can make the tax payments as you're required to. Now, don't worry, I know I've thrown a lot of entities, websites at you. I'm gonna provide all this stuff down below. Step 4, create a business bank account. Using a dedicated business account for your business is incredibly important. Do not commingle your personal monies with your business monies, and I'll explain why in a separate video to come. To start a business bank account, you'll need to go to your local branch with your federal EIN and ask to open a business bank account. Personally, I love banking with big reputable banks where they have a branch on every corner, they've got a good website and a great app because I like the convenience. For me, that's key. I like Chase Bank. I love their website, love their app, and there's one like everywhere. So that's who I bank with. When opening a business credit card, again, do your research, find the one with the best perks. You're gonna be spending the money, you're gonna be using the credit card, so make sure that you do the research to see what benefits you'll get, cash back, mileage, whatever it may be. Hey, why not? Step 5, set up accounting. A good accounting system or software is so important. 1, because it helps you track how well your business is doing, and 2, because it keeps things organized. I use QuickBooks. I love QuickBooks. I've worked alongside many accountants over the years, and they all rave about QuickBooks. So it seems like QuickBooks is the industry standard. That's what most people use. It's easy, it's efficient, so that's what I would recommend using. You'll also need a very good CPA. A CPA, like an attorney, is your sidekick. They've got great, invaluable advice, and they'll help you to save money in the long term. Step 6, obtain permits and licenses. To operate your business legally, you'll need to comply with federal, state, and local government regulations. In many cases, this is going to involve obtaining a number of different permits and licenses, and it's going to be really important to check in with your city, your county, your state, and potentially the federal government to determine what permits and licenses you need. Now, every business is going to require different permits and licenses. There's no way I can ever go through all the different permits and licenses that are required. So my advice is to reach out to an attorney who can help you sort through what you need to apply for to make sure that you're compliant. Failure to obtain the proper licenses and permits can result in severe penalties, including fines, criminal sanctions, and possibly forced shutdown. Step 7, get insured. You'll need to consider getting general liability insurance, workers' comp insurance, and professional liability insurance. In Michigan, if you have employees, you are required to obtain workers' comp insurance. Step 8, develop your web presence. I know the first thing I do when I'm considering working with a business is to see whether or not they even have a website to begin with. Having an online presence is critical in the digital age, so make sure that you don't neglect that part. And that's it. I hope you are on your way to start that business you've always dreamed of. Make sure you go ahead and subscribe and hit that like button and the little bell button so that you get notified when I do post additional videos. And of course, if I can be of any assistance, if you do want to start a business and you want some legal advice, don't hesitate to call me. My number is 248-825-8042. And you could also reach me at www.hermeslaw.com. Thank you so much for watching.